Hi Gemini, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to you versus them. Gemini, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Gemini, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Gemini spirit. All right, gems. Newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Gemini, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A here. This is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have the Two of Wands in reverse. Somebody here is not waiting around anymore and saying, you know what, maybe you guys had an argument or a fight or there was some misunderstanding in this connection. One person got very upset and angry and said, you know what, they gave me false promises, they hurt me, they broke my heart, that nothing really flourished or moved in the right direction. I'm not waiting around for an offer from them anymore. I'm dropping this connection once and for all. I'm choosing a new path. The other person is now kicking themselves and saying, oh my God, but this was such a perfect mate. I should have invested in them. I should have invested when the time was right. They would have made such a great, lifetime partner. But at that point, I think they never offered a partnership or they breadcrumbed their person and now they are scared. This person is very, very scared. Maybe, they feel I've lost out on a soulmate, or they are worried that the other person has emotionally detached from them now. It's like they are scared. Okay, so that's my first thought. I'm going to clarify all these cards for you, Gemini, but before that, let's ask the universe. Spirit, tell me what's going on with Gemini and their person. Why are they both feeling this way currently? Gemini and their person, Spirit. What's going on at a deeper level for them? All right. The first card here, Gemini says, leap of faith. Somebody's taking a leap of faith in a new direction, it seems. Saying, I'm done here. I'm over. Second card says, memories. Somebody is now sitting in some past memories and I think wishing they had invested or taken that leap of faith when they had an opportunity. Codependency. Someone may have been relying too much on this connection at one point. I think somebody had to learn a lesson in codependency and say, I'm not dependent on them to make me happy or be treated badly. So let's also do your dialogue message cards then, Gemini. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then we'll do the clarification. So Gemini and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other right now, what would that be? Gemini and their person, Spirit. All right. Let's take a few more from another deck. Gemini and their person, Spirit. Gemini and their person. We'll take a few more gems from a third deck and then start the reading. Gemini and their person, Spirit. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Gemini, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here, Gemini, says, this lifetime didn't work out. Hopefully, I can do better next lifetime. I buried you with lies. I was scared to tell you the truth. I need to control this connection. I'm afraid I'll lose myself in you. I'll always remember you. You're unforgettable. I try to send you my thoughts through songs. Can you hear me? I fear you've moved on from me. My love has grown stronger with time. Trying to gather up the courage to get in contact with you. Escape with me for the weekend? We could have had it all. I want to hear your voice. I get constant reminders of you. All right, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, Gemini, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on one side, person A, that's you. Once I'm totally done here, later I'll move to the other side. And newcomers, please remember, these are not gender-based. I'm not guessing which side Gemini is on, because I could be dealing with two gems here, right? But if this is your reading, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on and who this person is for you in your life. And yes, it can be a love interest, spouse, ex, secret crush, could even be a business partner, relative, best friend, maybe co-worker. So please use your own judgment. It is a general reading. So person A, let's start with you. Tell me, how are you feeling right now? Why the Knight of Swords in reverse? Knight of Swords, yeah, person is very frustrated with the other person, saying, yeah, this was too much conflict, I'm not waiting around for them anymore, and that was the overall energy for our reading as well. So person A says, yeah, they treated me like an option, Omkaratarot, they left me hanging. They left me hanging. Maybe person A feels that the other person was out there getting attention from others and, holding back from them while they were left hanging here waiting. So person A is very upset. They're very angry, very upset and saying, I'm not waiting around for them anymore either. I'm not going to let anyone play me or treat me like I'm an option in their life. Yeah, they never chose me. They never made a decision. They never chose me. They treated me like I was just one of the many for them. So person A is angry because I think they kept themselves stuck on person B for a long time. But this connection never went in a positive direction. In fact, it kept moving backwards. So person A realized that I'm giving them all that love and they're not accepting it or they're not offering it to me. That means they don't want to work with me or they have other things that they're working on. So why do you feel this way, person A? Knight of Cups in reverse, because person A got their heart broken. They got their heart broken. Maybe they felt that their person rejected them or made promises they never kept, was a heartbreaker, promise breaker, maybe was very selfish and self-centered and, just focusing on passion or getting attention from others, had no intention ever of offering them anything stable. Yep, person A is angry with person B or at themselves. For maybe person A kept themselves stuck and they are angry about, why did I do that? Why did I try so many times? I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I have to give up on this person now because I was not emotionally fulfilled. None of my dreams and wishes came true here. So I think person A is saying, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That means things are stuck, stagnant. I'm not looking forward to being a third party or a friend or a friends with benefits or, being treated like an option. This, if they didn't see my value, that means this is not my soulmate. This is over. If whatever connection we had, I saw it as a soulmate connection, they saw me as an option. So this is not my true soulmate. I'm done here. Okay, so person A, then tell me, how do you see the connection currently as I'm doing the reading? How do you see person B? How do you feel about the connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Four of Cups in reverse. Person A says, I just told you I'm not waiting for any offer from them. I found out something about them which made me feel they'll never be strong enough to do right by me. So I think right now person A is just calling judgment on the other person and saying they were rude, they were mean, they were narcissistic, they were cruel, they never opened up their emotions to me. So I have a feeling person A is dropping the connection, saying I'm not going to be the only one carrying the burden, the load on my shoulders. I am done here. 10 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I think they're shutting this door down because I think the trust is lost. The trust is lost. Person A says, I'm closing the door. I'm moving towards my own happiness. And that definitely doesn't seem like it's backwards. It's for me to turn my back on the past and see what else is out there. If I don't do that, then I will be left carrying the burden forever. While this person who I did love will always hide their emotions, keep me emotionally stuck here, maybe once in a while reach out, be a friend, or, that's about it. They'll never do what I thought they should or I wanted them to do. Okay, so what action person A will finally take, I'll open later. Gemini, let's go to the other side, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards together. So person B, how are you feeling about this now? What's the Queen of Pentacles for you? Now they are seeing, now this person is getting obsessed. They are getting obsessed now that person A is the perfect life partner. Anybody would have wanted them. I had an opportunity. I should have taken it when the time was right. They are seeing person A as a shining star. Somebody who's up there. Somebody who they could have had if they had invested. Somebody who was like a loving, kind, generous partner. It's like, oh my God, now they're obsessed. They're absolutely obsessed with the thought that God gave me an opportunity. I never invested. I should have invested when the time was right. But now they're obsessed with the fact that somebody as wonderful as that, somebody who's a shining star, somebody who's perfect. What if I lose them to somebody else? Because I never took that opportunity, right? Why didn't you? Person B, why didn't you take the opportunity? Why didn't you invest when you had an opportunity? I think they were not ready for a partnership. They were scared of commitment, maybe. They did see person A's value and worth even then. It may have hit them like a bolt of lightning when they met person A, who was perfect in their eyes even then. But I think this person was scared to make up their mind, or they didn't want to lose, that freedom of choice, let's say. They felt maybe they had another secret person on the side. I don't know what. This person was like, I don't want to lose out and come to a place where I have to choose, or I have to decide, or I have to focus, or I have to commit. And yes, this person, I think, let fear affect their judgment. I think they just got scared of finding such a perfect partner, and they never invested. Instead of investing, putting tangible effort into this connection, this person could have led with just their passion, just maybe with friendship, right? But not commitment. Why not, person B? What's wrong with you? You found the right person, and then it scared you off. Yeah, because they were not ready to offer anything. They were not ready to get bound or stuck, and they thought maybe person A wanted something stable and long term, and they were not ready for that. It was like, yeah, it was too much of too much. They wanted to maybe check out to see maybe if the grass was greener on the other side, or maybe later on. And right now I'm happy the way my life is. I'm not ready to change my life. Okay, so you sow what you reap. I guess that's what I'm getting. So tell me then, how do you see the connection currently, person B? How do you see person A? How do you feel about the connection right now as I'm doing the reading? They are scared. They're scared it's over. They've lost out on their best friend, somebody who they now see was a perfect friend, partner, lifetimes we've had together. I wish I could go back to them, but oh my God, so many bad memories. Have I lost out on my perfect person? They are dreading that person A has now emotionally walked away from them. Okay, so tell me Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, Six of Cups. Oh my God, clarified by the Six of Cups in reverse. Both the cards, one on top of the other, saying the same thing. So they're feeling stuck. They feel they lost out on the best connection of their life. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups, yeah, again the same card. I should have invested, Omkaratarot. I had a chance, but now is it too late? Have they emotionally detached from me? They're very depressed. This person is very depressed, very sad, because I think they did do what they said they did, and they got caught. They got caught lying or keeping secrets or something, and now they feel everything's just kind of backfired on them. Now their future looks very barren. Now they don't see anything in the future. This person is very burdened, very overwhelmed now, because now they recognize, person A, you were their sunshine. Okay, so let's see if you guys will take any actions then. I'll take another deck for this one. And Gemini, if the storyline has resonated, please let me know. You can do that by tapping on the thumbs up button or leaving me a comment, or both. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. So back to you, person A. Action from your end towards person B, or otherwise in your own life now, in the next 7 days. Page of Cups. What's the Page of Cups? Are you still waiting for an apology? Or are you out there making a new friend? What's the Page of Cups? Eight of Cups, Four of Swords, Strength, Queen of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Okay, so what's happening with person A? I'll tell you. They are walking away. They are they feel none of the cups they offered were full. So yes, it's not that I'm waiting around for them anymore, but I have been healing for a very long time. They broke my heart. This person, they broke my heart. I was, trying to figure it out, why they did what they did. Yes, I have recovered. I have healed my own broken heart. I am stronger than ever before. I have regained my confidence also, Omkaratarot. But, before I move on, I would like to hear an apology. It would help. It would help me to close this chapter down. Right now, person could be just single or independent and, focused on their money or their success or something. But somewhere deep in their heart, I think person A does yearn or is still trying to understand. Like, I thought you were my perfect mate and you did this. At least explain it to me or apologize to me so that then I can then move forward in my own life and call in a brand new partner who will be the perfect match for me. Somewhere I think person A's energy seems a bit stuck on person B. They still want answers. It's like, closure is what I would call it. So person B, what about you? Action from your end towards person A or otherwise in your own life in the next 7 days? The Sun. What's the Sun card? Have you come to some clarity? Are you seeing person A as your sunshine? Or do you want to bring back the happiness in this connection? What does the Sun card mean for you? Person B. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands, wow, and the Three of Wands. Okay, Eight of Swords. Okay, so person B does see person A as their happiness. They do love person A a lot. They want to come and offer a stable brand new beginning. They want to have a Four of Wands. They want to have commitment. They see a future. But somewhere, I don't know what is keeping this person up at night, stressed. Either they feel scared. I think this person is just scared. They're scared. They feel maybe it's too late. They're just sitting in a lot of misery, feeling lack and feeling sad. And I mean, as much as they want it all, they want this happiness. Why would you sit in misery, person B? What's stopping you when you want it all? Give me more. Give me more, person B. Why would you not take a chance? Page of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Five of Pentacles, with what face will I come back now, Omkaratarot? With what face do I come back and tell them, I see you as my soulmate, will you take me back? After what I did to them, I left them out in the cold. I left them when they needed me the most. I mean, they are very burdened and overwhelmed by their past mistakes. This person could have behaved like a player. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. What's the Knight of Wands? I think this person is just too ashamed now to even ask for this happiness back. Knight of Wands. Yeah, see, look at the burden they're carrying. Look at the burden of the past this person is carrying. They held back because they were getting attention elsewhere, I think. They just wanted to have fun. Yeah, now all they can do is manifest. Oh, they're manifesting meeting person A, they're manifesting what it would be like if I could go and have this future with them, if I could go and offer them everything. But again, they don't know how to work it out. I think this person is just too ashamed to come face to face with person A. It's like, how would I explain why I held back from you, why I never offered you a new beginning? They're feeling like a fool. It's like, with what words do I now unbreak their heart after the way I treated them? They could have given some very harsh, attitude to person A. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. Till next time then, Love and light. Take care. Namaste.